We're going to make the viral chicken cobbler. To get started with this recipe, the first thing we need to do is get a stick of butter in our casserole dish and let that melt in the oven. Then we're going to mix up our Cheddar Bay biscuit mix with 2 cups of milk, and make sure you include that flavor packet. The other ingredients you're going to need are chicken. I used a rotisserie chicken. That's what you see in the bowl here. A can of cream of chicken soup, some chicken stock, some cheddar cheese, a bag of mixed vegetables, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and that's what I used. Once our butter is all melted into the bottom of our casserole dish, let's get that chicken into it. Then pour your mixed vegetables on top of those. Now, Michael doesn't like green beans, so I picked the mixed vegetable that didn't have green beans. This is actually asparagus. But of course, you can use whatever vegetables you want. The next thing I added was some seasoning to the vegetables. Now, the original recipe that I watched, they didn't add anything to the vegetables, but I just wanted to do that. So I used a seasoning blend that was garlic, pepper, salt, onion powder, and then a little more salt and pepper. Now, the next thing I changed from the original recipe was I decided to add some sharp cheddar cheese right to this. So I mixed in a little bit of cheddar cheese with the vegetables, and then I also added cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar cheese, directly to the milk and Cheddar Bay biscuit mixture. The Cheddar Bay biscuit mixture is 2 cups of milk, the box of the Cheddar Bay biscuit mix, the seasoning packet, and then I added the cheddar cheese. You pour that into the casserole dish and don't mess with it. Like, let it go where it goes. Then you're going to take 2 cups of chicken stock and add 1 can of cream of chicken soup to it and mix that up really, really good. I added a little bit more cheddar cheese on there before I poured the soup mixture. And then you pour this soup mixture on and you just leave that alone. You don't mix that in at all either. Just let that do whatever it does. Now, I felt like my casserole dish was a little beyond full here, so I put it on a baking sheet just because I hate to clean my oven. Then I pop that into a 375-degree oven for almost an hour. When it's golden brown and bubbly, you'll know that it's done. When you first take it out of the oven, it's still going to have a little bit of a jiggle to it, but that's okay. Just let it set up for about 10 minutes. Now, the whole time I was making this, I was texting my daughter going, "Really? You've had this? It's good? Are you sure?" And she said to me, "Trust the process." And she was right. This is definitely worth trusting the process. And I can totally see why this recipe went viral. This is one of the easiest casseroles to make. It has lots of flavor. You can do this with so many different ideas. If you haven't made chicken cobbler yet, I hope this inspires you to give it a try.